Hello, my name is Daisy,
Hey, my name's Alyssa.
and this is
Terrifying Talks.
Midnight creeps and shadows fall, whispered secrets through the walls. Ghostly figures start to sway. Tune in now, don't be afraid. Terrifying talks tonight. Chill your bones till morning light. Spooky tales to make you jump. Heart beats fast with every thump.
What's up, motherfuckers? We up in Daisy's car right now.
Just like the old days.
Ooh, it's nice and 24 degrees outside.
but it's nice. It's sunny.
There's no snow. It's sunny. I get to see my girl. We went out to the Mexican store and got some smoothies. I also ate. We ate some quesadillas. So it's a good life.
It's a great life.
It's a great life. Happy birthday. Just kidding. I don't know what I was gonna say. So I was thinking about this today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Season 2, episode 1. So we're starting over, babies. Welcome to season 2. Hope you guys liked my editing last time. Or last episode, like yesterday. 2 days ago. Literally 2 days ago.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I am. Alyssa is the editing guru. She's the best. I don't give her enough credit for that. I guess I could say I'm the movie person. Like, I'm the speaker of the podcast, and you're like the very important, like, everything else. Like, I'm just here for fun. And then Alyssa does dirty, grimy work that I can never do because that shit was terrible. We started doing this. We agreed upon it at like Monday, I think it was. Yeah. And then Tuesday came along. And I'm like, bitch, how the fuck do you do this shit? And Wednesday came and I was like, I got nothing, boo. This is hard. I was like, I don't want to do this. Who fucking signed me up for this shit?
You.
Yeah.
It was your idea.
I'm like, fuck this shit, bro. Never again. Please, God, never let me have the position to do this. I'd rather just have the mic and try to be as funny as I can. Okay? I'm not a lights, camera, action. I'm a star. Okay? What is, from Maxine?
Yeah.
What does she say? I don't know what the fuck she says. She says something. I'm married! That's what I like to tell. I wish I found some clips of those. It was so hard to go through every single thing and listen to every single thing. I think that was the worst part, is having to listen to it. Because I'm like, oh my god, sometimes we really be stupid. I'm like, how do you guys enjoy this? Like, it's fun in theory when we're like talking to ourselves and stuff, and like we have our inside jokes, but they don't get our inside jokes. So sometimes I'm just like, this is so hilarious, but then no one knows the context of it. So that's great.
I enjoyed the little break. It was nice.
It was a long ass break, girl, because that shit was hard.
It was so nice.
You can't see me, but I'm bowing down. I'm bowing down to Alyssa. If I get on my knees, girl, I'll do it.
Ooh, right now.
Oh my god. What did we talk about? This is season 2. We can't have any more gay allegations.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Married!
I'm telling you, we need a whole episode of just all the shit that I say.
Oh my god. She gay, bruh. You're literally gay. Maybe.
I'm kidding.
Parents? Get your girl. She acted crazy towards me. I keep telling her I'm married.
I'm just breaking away.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put on here season 2, episode 1. Just because it's funny.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want to see how many seasons we go through. Like every year we mark. Yeah, we got 3 seasons. What is that supposed to mean? 3 years. Stupid idiots. Get it together.
We could, and then we could have playlists of like season 1 is the whole first year, season 2.
Yeah, a whole year of fucking shenanigans. We also talked about going through every single movie that we like have listed and done in the podcast, because I don't know about you guys, but if you watched the last episode, we discussed doing a movie, and then it ended up being Daisy editing something that she's not very good at. I had to download 4 apps just to get
so
like
funny.
a good one.
I know, that's why it's so hard with the apps, because it's like all of the like really good ones are the ones you have to fucking pay for, and I'm like, I'm not paying for this shit.
I have the one, I have the converter because you have it as a movie. I have to convert it to MP3, so I paid that, and then I paid for the other one
You
too.
paid for
I paid
it?
for both.
Oh,
I paid for
God.
both of them. Well, to be fair, I use both of them because I have to change it to MP3. So, yeah, it's Alyssa's fault that I'm poor.
I'm finger clapping.
Jesus. So yeah, season 2, episode 1, episode 53. It's just easier to remember sometimes. We're doing Primate. Let me pull up all my shenanigans, maybe, right, guys? That'd probably be best.
Just a little.
Just a wee bit. Oh, a little off,
Off topic.
Yeah. Did you see that they're pulling in Guitar Hero? Yeah.
What?
Coming out this fall.
Wait, like
Yeah, like a Guitar Hero. Like a new Guitar Hero.
a game.
A game.
You're kidding. With guitars and everything? For
yeah,
what?
They're also doing it kind of like they have they're bringing in like microphones and the drums and everything. So
So it'll be like Rock Band?
basically
Rock Band, but Guitar Hero.
yeah. Rock Band kind of sucked, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
liked Rock Band for the drums, but I loved Guitar Hero. Like, Guitar Hero
Yeah,
was my
they-
childhood.
They showed the new guitar for it.
Is it cool?
It's so pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to slap in some cool fucking stickers on that bitch.
Best believe I'm getting that. I'm looking that shit up right now.
Warren yesterday, because I told him about it. I was like, yeah, there's a new Guitar Hero coming up. He goes, oh my god, that's what we have to save for. He says all the money you've saved needs to go to Guitar Hero. He's like, that's gonna be like $400. And I'm like, I'm not spending $400 when we're about to have a baby. He's like, I will do it. I will put up $400. Well, for right now, like if you look at the boxes and stuff for PlayStation 2 and stuff, they're like $300. So I could not imagine that this one's going to be just as crazy. I'll let you look at that before we start getting into it.
Ooh, it's gonna come to in fall. Oh my god. No, this is so amazing. Now I need to figure out unspecified consoles. Well, I mean, I have all the consoles, so I don't really care which one.
You have all? Meaning?
I have the PS5, I have the Xbox Series X, then I have this Switch, and then I have the PC.
I didn't know that.
And I have a Steam Deck, but I also count that as the PC because a Steam Deck is just a portable PC.
Nice.
So I'm ready for whichever one they want to put it out
We
on.
don't have a PC anymore. We have... we used to have all the PlayStations.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them, the original PlayStation was in our storage unit, and our storage unit got broken into, and they stole it, and all the games, too.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah. It's okay. I know
I
you can get
have-
some...
An original Xbox, but I don't really play it like that. But I got it so I could get like the herbs and everything.
Yeah. We have, like, I know if you go to, not Disc Replay, the other one, Half Price Books, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I was having brain farts. They've been selling, like, original PlayStations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a PlayStation 2 again so bad.
We have the 3, and we have the 5.
PlayStation is what I had Guitar Hero on.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, that was...
We had all the Guitar Hero games too.
I loved Guitar Hero. I had, like, I think 2 of them. I think I had World Tour and I think Guitar Hero, I don't remember.
Okay. Back on topic.
Yeah, thanks
More
for
of
the
the story,
excitement.
More
More of the story. I'm getting Guitar Hero whenever it comes out.
So we're doing the movie Primate. I believe, from what I could see, it came out in theaters maybe in 2026.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember us looking it up, and it was like January 6th or something that it had came out.
It was released January 2026, but it premiered at the Fantastic Fest in September in 2025.
That makes sense then. Okay.
So originally it says, it came out in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Primate is a horror film basically about a family's
Rewind that.
a family's pet chimpanzee named Ben, who ends up getting rabies and goes on a violent rampage during a tropical vacation, turning a paradise into a deadly hunting ground for the family and their friends. So I'm going to just start off with the cast. That way it's easier. There's no names on any of these. That's terrible. Look.
Oh, yeah. I had to actually go onto IMDb to see.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, so irritating. So then I guess I'm not going to start with the cast. Let's see what comes up first.
Yeah, I had to go on IMDb because when I was looking up the facts, it was talking about who played Ben. I didn't know it was an actual dude. Like, I thought they got a monkey. And I'm like, wait, that's not...
A chimpanzee.
I was like, that's not an animal? That's a dude dressed up as...
And just beating people.
Yeah!
So we have Johnny Sequoia, who plays Lucy. Jess Alexander, who plays Hannah.
Fuck Hannah.
Troy Kotzer, who plays Adam. Victoria Wyant. I don't know. It's a W-Y-A-N-T. Wyant?
Yeah, probably Wyant.
Who plays Kate. Gia Hunter, who plays Aaron. Benjamin Chang, who plays Nick. Charlie Mann, who plays Drew. I don't know how to say his name. I feel so bad.
Is it the one that plays Ben?
No.
Oh.
Brad, who plays Brad, the friend. Tian Simone, who plays Brad. And then Miguel Torres Umba plays Ben. So yeah. And then who plays Ben's voice, right? The voice of Ben. I think it's like when it's the toy. Like
okay. Because I was about to be like, I'd never heard him speak. I was like, what?
Imagine he just starts talking in the middle of the movie.
I was literally like,
Lucy, bad.
I was like, did I miss something?
No, I think it's the iPad talking.
Oh, okay.
His name is Ben Pronsky. It says he was uncredited, so I wanted to throw that in there.
You're credited now.
This reached a 5.9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. I think IMDb is just stupid.
Yeah.
Release date was January 9th, 2026. It was actually, the filming location was in Portugal.
Yeah. I had seen that. That was one of the facts, was that it wasn't actually in Hawaii.
So, box office, their budget was estimated to $24 million. And just opening week in the US and Canada, which was from January 6th, I believe, to January 11th, made $11 million. Gross worldwide, 41, so they doubled their budget. The runtime is 1 hour and 32 minutes, or 92 minutes.
Or faster if you want to watch it a little bit faster. I didn't watch it too fast this time.
No, just 0.5 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to make sure I still understood everything. I didn't miss anything.
You still didn't understand it. That's the crazier part. You should just...
Okay, look, that's only because, like, they didn't, if they were gonna do that in the beginning, they had to, like, signify or signal or whatever the fuck word that they were going earlier in the fucking day. That's the only thing that confused me.
So, in the beginning of the movie, so this is what Alyssa's talking about. In the beginning of the movie, they kind of, what is it called? Like, the Evil Dead, is it? Fuck, what is it? Evil Rise?
Oh, it's not foreshadowing, because foreshadowing is when, like, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called, though.
Oh, fuck. Give me a second. I can look it up. Evil Dead. Alright?
Yeah, it was an Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, Evil Dead Rise. So, in Evil Dead Rise, in the beginning of that movie, they, like, clipped what happened, like, forward in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, like, towards the end of the movie, it shows everything and, like, how it happened and everything. That's basically what this was. I feel like it was almost like foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know what happens after that until you're watching the movie, and then you're like, that makes sense of why that happened. So, I like the way they did that. Because
see, I liked it. It just confused me.
I think it made it more dramatic when they tried to call him at the pool, and they're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, that's his phone. But in the beginning, it shows, I'm assuming he's like some sort of, what do you call the people who take, veterinarian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I almost said vegetarian. He's a veterinarian, and he was going to give shots, some antibiotics to Mr. Ben, and Ben literally ripped his face off.
It was pretty graphic.
Yeah.
I knew what we were in for when I saw that scene. I was like, oh, okay, so this is the type of movie it's gonna be.
Which I love so much, because when, like, I first watched it and everything, it kind of goes all the way back of Lucy boarding for their vacation with her friends. Well, one friend, and then her friend invited another friend.
AKA a bitch.
AKA Hannah.
AKA fuck Hannah.
AKA well-deserved. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Nah.
I don't think anybody should die.
Except for her.
Except for her. You know, it's a normal night. Ben seems a little bit off. Dad goes inside the enclosure, finds an animal that isn't typically in the island, so it was kind of weird to see. They go get it tested because the animal did bite Ben, and they weren't really worried about it. They kind of made it a point to just, you know, he wasn't feeling well, to keep him in the enclosure, and they're gonna call the veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the whole beginning scene where the vet gets his face torn off. And then, you know, obviously the enclosure was open from the vet being in there, and then that's when Ben decided he needed to go see his best buds. And I feel like Ben is such a comedic, loving animal. Because I think with each kill, he was just being too fucking funny.
He was having the time of his life.
Yeah, like with Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
Even being out of the enclosure, not really killing anybody quite yet. He was like putting shit up to make her feel a little cuckoo scared. Like, he knew what he was doing, right? And yeah, he frightened her a little bit, would put up the bear, kind of be like, Ben, where are you? Like, what the fuck is going on? Was that Hannah? It was somebody. But
oh, that was Kate.
That was Kate?
That one was Kate, yeah.
Either way, but it was really funny. The whole thing of smoking the joint. Kate was smoking the not Kate. Hannah was smoking the joint outside because you couldn't sleep. And yeah, it was just, he did some funny things. The keys, like we talked about before, he dangled the keys in front of a guy. And no, in front of Hannah. This was Hannah's.
Yeah, because he did it the same way the guy was dangling them to him.
Yeah. and he would like unlock the card, she would lock it, and they like kind of played hooky on it, which was really funny. A little cat and mouse. Yeah. What else was really funny? Fuck, we literally was just skimming over it. I thought it was so hilarious. Oh, I thought it was really funny how he would bring the tablet with him.
Yeah. When he found it.
Lucy bad.
He's like, yeah, this is how I'm gonna talk to them. Did he keep putting dead? Because I could have swore some of the times it sounded like it was saying dead.
I don't know. It could be. I think he was able to like keyboard it and stuff. So
yeah.
I don't know. That could be a thing.
It was definitely crazy. And that really shows like how smart like monkeys and chimps and gorillas, like how smart they are.
I never think animals are dumb. Only the ones like deers. I think deers are kind of stupid for fucking just walking out in the middle of the street like they don't know it's a damn street. We've been here how long? We've had roads how long?
They're over here like, okay, Jimmy, you see that car coming? Run.
When you see it, just run. Do not stop.
Run and then stop and stare.
Like squirrels, they'll like sense you coming and they're like, oh my god, which way do I go?
Like left, right.
Runs over.
No.
Not on purpose, I promise. But I don't think I think animals aren't dumb, period.
Yeah.
I think they've been here way too long to not know something. It's like real life of pets. They could actually talk and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's them. I don't doubt there's a bunny Kevin Hart somewhere running some sort of
running over there. Say it with your chest.
But I like this movie. It was a lot of suspense. We just talked about this too, how there's not a lot of scary movies out there that actually scare us.
Yeah.
We were talking about how
we want something that'll keep us up at night.
Yeah, like The Grudge. I was talking that was the example I gave that I wish they made another Grudge movie that wasn't bad. I think a lot of people liked the newer Grudge, but I fucking hated it. As someone who... Okay, I do not watch The Grudge alone. Okay, I can never watch it alone. That bitch scares the shit out of me.
So are you telling me if we do The Grudge that we have to, like, watch it together?
No, I got a husband.
I tried.
I gotta scare him as much as it scares me. He doesn't watch scary movies, so it makes it better.
That's so funny.
Like, I can't watch this anymore. I just all I'm gonna be dreaming about. And that's how scared I'm trying to be. So I can't do it by myself most of the time. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, that bitch is like... Sometimes I'll be driving, I'm like, I hope you ain't back there, ho, because...
Are you constantly looking in your rear view mirror?
No, I need like 2 weeks of like adjusting.
Yeah.
It just... I need a movie like that. But watching this movie, I could feel the... suspense, yes, but the... like the waiting of it all,
like the dread of it,
kind of was horrifying because you don't know. He killed everybody in severely so many ways. Like the cliff with the guy,
right? I
was like, oh my god, he dies. Okay. And in my head I was like, oh, he'll probably come back, but then the other guy ended up dying, and it was Ben, and I was like, oh my god, bitch, he's like strong.
He's really strong.
So it was kind of close my eyes at the jaw part.
Oh my god, that one was...
He ripped someone's jaw out of their mouth.
And what got me was when he used it and he put it up to his mouth and pretended to like mock him. I was like, okay, Ben, so you got jokes.
But yeah, no, the jaw part was a little... I had one eye open. I was like, oh my god.
I started squinting a little, like, okay, if I don't fully see it, it's okay.
It reminded me of Mirrors. Have you ever seen Mirrors?
No.
Ooh, we should do that one next. That one's a good one. It has a killing of, someone ripping their jaw off of their body. Anyways. So it reminded me of that, and I was like, oh my god, traumatized. But, But yeah, I
think it's good because, like, how we've been saying a lot lately when we've been doing movies that they've been, like, very beginner friendly.
yeah.
I don't think this one is, like, super, like, advanced hardcore or anything, but I do think it's definitely higher.
Intermediate.
Yeah, it's definitely higher up than beginner.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this to a beginner.
Yeah.
Unless I knew you had like a steady stomach of watching stuff like that. Truthfully, this year alone, after how many movies we've watched so far of this year, and it's the 1st of March, I don't think there's been a lot of decently executed horror films. Even there were some good ones last year for sure, but scary movies aren't just scary movies anymore.
Right.
Maybe we're
just so desensitized.
Yeah, are we desensitized to these? But
I think so.
I don't know. I feel like I watch more. Oh my god, it's March 1st. I have 12 days.
You have 12 days until we go see.
Oh, fuck.
I'm telling you, just fucking listen to the audiobook. Listen to how...
I'm gonna just tell
Listen
you
to
I
that
read
voice.
it, and then I'm be like, oh my god, that was so cute. You're like, that was in the book. I was like, oh yeah, of course, the book.
Yeah, I knew that. I just mean the way they did it.
It was the exact same in the book. Yeah, but seeing it is different.
You could have imagined it in your mind.
That's so funny. But yeah, I'm really excited for this year though, because we did talk about going and seeing the podcast one.
Yeah, Undertone.
Yeah.
I really want to see that one. I have a list. It's only 3 movies, but I have a list of movies coming out that I want to see.
We both saw Scream 7, by the way.
Yes.
I don't think we're going to be doing that one for the podcast.
We could do it to talk about it. I told you, even if you don't like a movie, we should do it to put our opinions out there.
Fine.
There we go. So, the movies coming out that I want to watch, whether or not we do them anytime soon.
Yeah.
Passengers, Undertone, and Obsession.
Okay. Here, let's see 2025 horror films. House of Eden came out. Didn't see that one. We did watch and do Until Dawn. We did Bring Her Back.
Yep.
I don't know what we said about Bring Her Back, but I liked Until Dawn. I did not like the fact that they went off the video game.
But, like, as a standalone.
Yeah. The Conjuring Last Rites.
I didn't watch that one.
Together.
I did watch that one.
Feeds, Black Phone 2. Really good. I really liked Black Phone.
I still need to watch both Black Phone and Black Phone 2.
The Monkey, which we also did. Weapons, which we watched together.
Yes.
I know
Almost didn't because we went to the wrong theater.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. I like that one. The Woman in the Yard, I didn't really like. Hard Eyes we watched, obviously. That was our first episode.
Yes, it was.
28 Years Later. I didn't watch that one, but I know you didn't. No, I haven't yet.
I finally watched Bone Temple. I watched that last weekend.
Yeah, was it good?
I liked it. It was... I'll save it for if we ever do it, but...
But there's more movies than that. I feel like they're solid movies, but they weren't like... I want to jump out of my chair.
Yeah.
I want to watch something that...
I want to feel my heart racing.
Yeah, like I want someone to do CPR on my ass afterwards.
Right. Like, I want to, like...
talk about it for weeks on end, and I can't get it out of my brain.
I want to be able to, like, almost throw up from fear.
Yeah.
But I don't want to throw up, but I want to be almost there.
Yeah, like... I get it. I get it. Like the anxiety feel of it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm really excited for the podcast one. What is Undertone. Because what I think would be... Because they do the same thing in horror films with color. Like certain colors get your heart rate up more. I'm hoping they do something where they do it where there's certain... what do you call it? Like hertz?
Frequencies?
Yeah. That... you can't physically hear, but you could,
feel?
Yeah. That gives you that anxiety and stuff that. I'm hoping they did something. It's called Undertones for a reason, you know what I mean? I want it to be
like, put that element into it.
Yeah, like, frighten me to my fucking core. Like, my bones, I want to feel shake.
Yes. No, I feel that.
I want.
Do you want to go to the theater to see it?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I'm pregnant,
So?
and if I fucking sneeze or jump, I'm peeing myself, and I don't feel like changing.
Just bring an extra pair of clothes.
No, but my seat would still be wet.
Okay, well, we won't go opening day, so if you do, we can just, like, move a seat over.
Lord help me.
Well, we couldn't go opening day anyway, because that's when we're going to see Reminders of Him. It literally comes out the same fucking day.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, we could do a double feature, but then I'm like, wait, we're going late to go see Reminders of Him. I don't want to. 7:30?
Yeah. I mean, we could. It would just be really late. We'll be sitting there like this.
I'm gonna look over and be like, Daisy, did you see that? You're
My ass sleeping.
I'm be like, damn, you didn't see it. I low-key want to get the movie club thing to get like the free ticket a month.
That'd be good for you. You go pretty often to the movie theaters.
Exactly.
Anyways, back to the movie.
Oh,
my
right.
God. Duh. Off track.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. Overall,
Mm-hmm.
the movie.
Yes.
What did you think of it? Because I know, let's see, we did a lot of off track, so I'm trying to. I don't remember where we left off, so we're gonna just start off at the end.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Oh, I thought it was crazy. If you weren't reading like the text on screens, you might have missed it, because I know sometimes when I'm watching a movie and they like do the text on the screen, sometimes I miss it. So if I don't want to,
about in the beginning of the movie?
No, it was in when he was out doing whatever signing thing, and the vet was messaging him on the results, and they messaged him saying how that mongoose had tested and had rabies.
Yeah.
And he messaged back and was like, well, there's no rabies in Hawaii. That's an actual fact.
Really?
Yeah, that is a real fact, that apparently Hawaii like is the only US state that does not have rabies.
I think, okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I know talking about it, I make it a very big point. Like okay, this is really funny. Possibly we'll think about it.
Depending on what time the movie ends, we just like go get a snack or something.
But in the beginning of the movie, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about hydrophobia.
Yeah.
You're scared of water. I'm scared of water, but like to a certain extent. And this is where I think it ties in with the whole rabies things, right? Fucking people are so like useless sometimes, because I'm so scared that, you know, if I'm in a lake or whatever,
mm-hmm.
and it's like just a freshwater lake or whatever,
mm-hmm.
or like just where there's no animals, you'll see like turtles and fishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always scared that there's gonna be something bigger, like a alligator.
I feel you.
And I keep telling Warren, I'm like, I don't think you understand how many people are fucking dumb and stupid and get these exotic animals and take them places, and then they end up being fucking a shark in a fucking lake.
Yep.
Like, I don't think you understand. Like, did you take science where people talk to you about adapting to their surroundings? Like, is that not a thing anymore?
It's literally, I was talking with Brianna and Elena about this a week or two ago in Florida, how they have a really bad snake problem. I don't remember which snakes it is, but it's one that Florida is not their natural habitat. But people would get the snake as a baby, and it's one of the ones that they grow up big.
Yeah.
So it gets...
Like pythons?
Yeah, but I don't remember...
Ball pythons, maybe?
I don't think it was ball pythons.
Okay.
I think it was a boa of some type.
Oh my god.
They get big.
Yeah.
So they would have them, they would get too big, and then they would release them. And then releasing them, they end up breeding and whatever. So then there's so many of these snakes in Florida where now they're killing like the snakes that are a part of that natural habitat, part of that ecosystem. So they literally have people going out, and if you find the snake, You have to kill it.
Kill it. I know there's a fish out, I think it's either in Michigan or in Indiana where there's so much of it. If you take it to, I don't know where, but I think like some sort of county or whatever, they pay you for those fishes. Yeah.
That's crazy. Let's go.
Oh my God, girl.
Are they like a deadly fish?
I don't know.
Just like a fish.
It's like an overpopulating fish. I would have to ask Warren because I know we've talked about it before. But I strongly believe like the whole thing with the Hawaii, like that shit happens. Like some people are so ignorant and so stupid and think that they could, you know, like it could have already had rabies and they brought their little fucking pet to Hawaii.
Yep.
And then ended up releasing it because, you know, it started acting fucking funky and weird and bit them or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that's my intake on that. I just feel like people are really dumb and think that they could own exotic animals. Same thing with sharks. I could say the same thing with sharks. Warren wants to get a shark, and I'm like, bitch, you're stupid. I'm like, what happens when that shark gets too big? Well, we can put it in a bathtub. You're the dumbest person I've ever met in my entire life.
So what doesn't make sense to me, because I just looked it up, right? And it, time-wise, doesn't really make sense. Because if they're constantly going in and, like, checking on Ben, how he had to have had the rabies sooner. Because it takes anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks for the symptoms to start showing.
Well, he was bit. Okay. There's not like a time frame of when he was bit.
Exactly. But like they showed like the mongoose, and the mongoose had the rabies. But if they're constantly like going in and checking him, how did they not see that sooner?
Like I think he acted normal up until it started getting, because when he realized, the dad realized he was kind of hurt and stuff, that's when he was like, oh, well, he got bit, and was looking in the enclosure and found the mongoose.
So maybe he just didn't see it before.
Yeah.
I was also looking up how long it takes to show in like humans, because we were talking before the podcast about like what you have to do in order to like keep yourself from dying from rabies, because once the symptoms start showing, like there is no going back. And it is, you have to, what was it? I think it said 10 months. Where is it? I literally just had it.
Do rabies make humans also going insanely violent?
Yeah, it can.
Do you think?
Oh, I was wrong. It was not 10 months. It was 1 to 3 months, though, after exposure. Which I feel like that's more time than I thought you had. But that's also as long as you know to go get it. Because you don't necessarily know you have rabies until...
Are zombies just humans with rabies?
What if? That makes sense. Because it's essentially a virus that takes over your brain, isn't it?
I'm assuming so, if we made them fucking kill people, foaming at the mouth. And then I think people decompose.
Yeah, because you get like a fever and everything, and...
Yeah, fevers could do that. If you could blister and die.
Maybe that is.
Question of the day. Are zombies just people with rabies? Because if you bite another person, you're infected.
Yeah.
That's like a thing. Crazy.
Yeah.
Cuckoo Bird. I like this movie, though.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, I recommend it to people. If you're, like, into, like, getting your jaw broken off and shit like that, and your leg getting bit by a chimpanzee.
Getting scratched on your back, getting thrown off a cliff.
Dora the Explorer being on TV and it scaring a chimpanzee.
That was funny.
Yeah, then this movie's definitely for you.
Yeah, it really is.
We've been off track a little bit. You got some stuff going on?
I do. Oh. So, we already talked about Hawaii being the only state that has no rabies. It is apparently illegal to own a pet chimpanzee in Hawaii. We already talked about the film being actually filmed in Portugal. Troy Kotsur, he is actually deaf in real life.
Oh, wow.
And then I have one where I saw more to it, but the whole script was apparently rewritten at the last minute.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, it said the director and the producers they started it 15 years ago, but then I guess they were going through it and they're like, they had like this realization that they're like, this fucker needs to die, like he can't live.
Yeah.
So then they rewrote like the whole thing.
You know what?
Yeah.
I like the way the script ended up going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that the dad didn't die.
Right. I was getting scared for a minute. Like when he started smacking his head on the ground.
Yeah.
What are we even titling this one?
I don't know. We just talked about this too. Hydrophobia, I did not know was a part of having symptoms of
yeah.
rabies.
But it's like, they're crazy with it. Well, I guess some people are probably, if they're scared of water, might be crazy with it.
Yeah, like, I'm like scared, but I still be in the water.
Yeah.
I'll be like a mermaid. Call me Ariel.
Just whoo, splash.
No, literally. Friend with fur? What do we think, guys? A friend with fur?
A friend with fur. Friend in quotes.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a episode. You'll figure out the title when we have it.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's... What did we say?
A friend with fur.
Yeah. Nah, I don't like it.
Chimp's Gone Wild. I feel like we did something else that was something gone wild.
The silence is deafening. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Lucy Bad.
I was thinking the same thing. Secrets of Survival, Family Matters. I like that one.
Family Matters.
I like that one. Because Ben was family. That must
really
have been
was.
so traumatizing for Lucy and her family. Especially since, you know, their mom's the one who... like brought home the chimp and stuff, and brought home Ben, and then she ended up dying. So
How'd she die again?
cancer.
Damn.
Yeah. So must be very traumatizing to lose the last part of your mom.
That's so sad.
But okie dokie, people.
This has been a wild start to season 2.
Yeah, sorry we don't know how to keep track. Sometimes, you know, when we're together, and it's been a while since we've been together, so sometimes our mouth be mouthin'.
What that mouth do?
Oh my god, I'm not Predator. Anyways.
Bye.